GMOs are genetically modified organisms that are made in labs through genetic engineering. They create health problems and problems in the environment. The health problems they create are organ failure, gastrointestinal immune system disorders, accelerated aging, and infertility, which in some cases could lead to death. Toxic herbicides have increased 5 times as much since GMOs have been discovered. In 1935, a scientist first isolated DNA, which would lead to the idea for combining genes in 1973. The first GMO patent was issued by the Supreme Court in 1980, and just 2 years later, the FDA, or Food and Drug Administration, approved GMOs. In 1984, GMOs were able to be found all over the grocery stores, unlabeled. By 2000, 1 million acres of genetically engineered seeds were planted worldwide, and this problem has grown worse over the years. The problem of GMOs causes defects in human health, animal health, and environmental health. Humans are affected because their bodies create new allergies that increase in toxicity, decrease in nutrition, and create antibiotic resistance. Animals are at risk for pesticides and are exposed to different bacteria, which also causes problems. Mice, in particular, fall victim to the exposure that creates tumors and other defects. The environment is affected by the small genetic changes in plants that invades and intoxicate the soil and creates superweeds. GMOs are a global issue that is creating political and economical problems. Between the years of 1996 and 2006, farmers used 348 million pounds of GMO biocide and sprayed them on plants. GMOs are also known for being able to crossbreed and get into non-GMO foods, contaminating the food supply. It reduces biodiversity, pollutes water resources, and produces new harmful toxins, which is unsustainable. The political side is that the government can do something about the problem, but refuse to do so. The FDA does not require any labeling of the product, telling whether it is non-genetically modified or not. The government justification to the issue is that they claim there is no difference between genetically modified foods and non-genetically modified foods. They claim it is no big deal. The problem was caused by scientists creating man-made chemicals in their labs, which created superbugs and superweeds. Superweeds are plants that have combinations of 2 different elements that contain genes for herbicides resistance. This man-made chemicals that kill off pollinators such as bees, which is dangerous to the production of food in the near future. GMOs are said to leave behind traces of itself in the environment and in our bodies. An example of this is when a study showed that a strain of genetically modified soybeans produced lower levels of phytoestrogen compounds believed to protect against heart disease and cancer and traditional soybeans. Though this was a fundamental finding, it still had the effects listed before. Scientists' money and some food companies keep perpetrating the world's GMO problems. Scientists do not want to end it because of the money they get for creating them. Many companies are against labeling GMOs. The biggest contributor is the company Monsanto, who donated $8.8 million just to end the labeling. GMOs aren't being stopped or changed because profit is being made off of them. Humans are unable to stop eating them, and they've been around for a while, leaving many crops already genetically modified. 80% of conventional processed foods contain GMOs, but people do not know what they're eating because they are still unlabeled. To help, people must create awareness, donate, and participate in non-GMO programs. They must inspire other companies to follow the examples of companies such as Amy's, Lundberg, and Annie's, and label their non-GMO food with the non-GMO verified sticker, or the USDA organic sticker. You can help by only eating foods labeled with these stickers or foods labeled as organic. So next time you're at the store, ask yourself, what are you going to feed your body?